Hello there. We have another parable to learn about today, except that I kind of have a problem. Look, here's the name of the parable: The Prodigal Son. Yeah, so what's the problem? Well, I don't really know what the word prodigal means. So let me just, hold on. What does prodigal mean? Okay, let's just see. Okay. It says prodigal means using the money you have or the things you have in a wasteful way. Okay, so if I was to spend all of my money on expensive toys and candy, that would be very prodigal. Okay, I think I've got it. So now that we've learned what the word means, let's look at the parable of the prodigal son. A parable, as you might remember, is a story that teaches a lesson. So, let's see what lesson the parable of the prodigal son teaches us. Jesus told the story of a father who had two sons. One son came to him and asked for his inheritance. This is the money that a father would usually give to his kids after he passed away. The son wanted it now. Well, the father did give his inheritance early to the son like he asked. So, what do you think the son did? He took the money, said goodbye to his father and his family, and he traveled far away. He spent the money carelessly. That's right, he was being prodigal. After a while, he was out of money and didn't even have any food to eat. The brother was certainly not enjoying himself anymore. He had to get a job feeding pigs, and he was so hungry, even the pigs' food looked good enough for him to eat. Well, he had enough, and he decided to try to turn things around. He was starving with the pigs, and he got thinking about his father's servants, and even they had something to eat. So the son planned to go home and ask his father if he could work for him as a servant. So the son was walking back to his home, getting ready to apologize to his father, when his father ran out to him. What do you think the father said to his son? Do you think he was mad at him for running away and spending everything he had? The father gave his son a humongous hug and welcomed him home. He decided to throw a huge party to celebrate the son's return home. The older brother, the one who did not run away and the one who did not spend his inheritance early, well, he was pretty upset about all this. He talked to his dad and said, "Why did my brother get a party after making all these unwise choices?" The father explained that he was rejoicing because his son was gone and now has returned. He was lost, but now he is found. All the father could do was love his son and be happy about his return. In the parable, the father represents God, and the son who ran away represents people who turn their backs on God to live a sinful life. Yeah, they live a life away from their heavenly Father, but if they decide to come back, that heavenly Father always welcomes them back with open arms. Yeah, he's always happy to see us come back to him no matter what we've done, because God's love for us does not depend on what we do. He's always happy to see us come back to him. Now, here's a song about it.
Jesus will always greet us with open arms when we come back to him. Jesus will always greet us with open arms when we come back to him. If we don't do do the things He wants us to do. Jesus is happy when we come back to Him. If we turn away, if we make mistakes, He's still happy when we come back to Him. Jesus will always greet us with open arms when we come back to Him. Jesus will always greet us with open arms when we come back to Him.
There we go. We learned a new word, and we also learned about the parable of the prodigal son. Thanks for listening, and see you later.
Hey!